And thank you for joining us. We shall take the usual format today and begin with Gary Cottrell and Sky Sports News. Off you go, Gary.
Apologise for starting on this, but I understand you've received, or the club have received, an apology from Enzo, although it did seem like you'd alluded to the fact you'd had meetings even before this week.
Yeah, had a really good conversation myself, had 3 or 4 with Enzo. He's apologised to me, he's apologised to the club, and we'll deal with that after a massive game on Sunday.
Can I ask what form the apology took? Was it a written one? Was it a meeting?
No.
Was it pies at the pub over the road?
I don't know if it's a serious meeting. It's a serious meeting about something very serious. To Enzo, I said from every single step along this way, I'm not questioning Enzo's character. I'm not questioning who he is as a person. I believe people make mistakes, and you can't overstep the punishment for the mistake. I think we've made a sanction. We made a decision. I made a decision. And what I want for Enzo is for him to go on here and have an outstanding career.
So you forgive and forget, but not forget just yet. He's still not going to play on Sunday.
No. He won't play on Sunday, but hopefully after that, he'll be a massive part of the group moving forward. There's still a few hurdles that need to be overcome that I won't go into, but at the same time, I want every player really, really focused now on a huge running.
Sorry to go on about it, and we're coming to an end, but is that not shooting yourselves in the foot? The best player certainly in that position.
It's not about it. The football is a team sport. It's not about individuals. It's not about shooting yourself in the foot. There are certain values and cultures that I believe in, that this club believe in, that makes the team stronger if you get that right.
What about, it's been mentioned, I have to say not by Arsenal, but people have mentioned on Arsenal's behalf the integrity of the competition.
Who's mentioned that?
I've heard pundits, I've heard...
I haven't heard that.
Is that a concern?
No, I've got an outstanding squad full of outstanding players. It's still a very difficult team to pick in terms of the starting 11. I need to get that right in the next few days.
In terms of team news then, anyone back who has been out for this game?
No, but the positive is Este having the 90 minutes against Port Vale. In terms of any others, Trevor's working really, really hard. He's back on pitch. Levi's full training, but he still needs to overcome some hurdles in terms of selection. Reece has been running today, which is great. But no, I've got a good squad and we're ready to go and take on Man City.
So it sounds like all those 3 maybe not quite...
They're not ready for Man City.
Next few weeks.
Yeah.
Obviously, Callum was in charge before you came in when Chelsea went to City. Got a result there. It's pretty rare actually in the last 5 years for Chelsea to get a result against Man City, not beating Man City since the Champions League final. So have you spoken to him about what he did, how he got the result?
Of course, I spoke to Callum when I first joined the club. I was actually watching that game in an airport on a plane ready to come here to talk to the club. I thought their performance, especially in the second half, was outstanding. Obviously, we know what a fantastic team Manchester City are, full of world-class players, an unbelievable coach. But we know if we put our game together, we get the game plan right, the mentality right, we can cause them problems.
And you said before that Pep's been a big influence on your coaching career, even maybe a bit of an idol and a hero of yours, but there'll be none of that once the whistle blows.
No, huge respect. You can have respect. I don't have a big enough ego to not respect people. I think Pep's influenced everyone in football. He's influenced the game and he's an unbelievable coach. He's had an unbelievable career. But no, I want my team to show what we're capable of on Sunday.
Thanks, Gary. Alex?
Hi, Liam. How are you?
Good.
Must win for Manchester City and their title hopes, but is it just as important for Chelsea?
Yes, 3 points. That takes us closer to our objective, which right now is to qualify for the Champions League. That's all we can focus on. We have teams who will fight relegation, teams who are mid-table, teams who are pushing at the top end of the league. It doesn't matter because every game is so difficult in this league, and we know it's going to be a big challenge on Sunday, but one that we're looking forward to.
You've just said how highly you rate Manchester City, back-to-back wins from going to this against Arsenal and Liverpool playing so well. How do you beat them when they're playing like that?
Of course we can. We're a very good team who've gone through a difficult run, even though in that run we were punished for mistakes. There were good moments when I actually analysed the games that we've had. We've caused every team we've played against problems, but haven't had the results for that. We need to make sure that we keep the back